Please welcome Debbie Warford with Home Solutions Realty, a family-owned business since 2002, specializing in residential real estate. She's a nationally recognized author of several books and a contributing editor to national TV networks, as well as a frequent guest on Real Estate Radio Network. Please welcome your host, Debbie Warford.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm Kay Stone, and I'm sitting here with the woman who has her finger on the pulse of every major transaction in North Texas, the founder of the investor deal list herself, Debbie Warford. Debbie, we've been talking about Frisco for years, but the energy in the air right now feels different.
Yeah, Kay, it's more than different. It's electric. If you've been sitting on the sidelines of the real estate game, wake-up call just arrived. Look at the calendar. It's March 2026. We are officially in the year of Frisco.
I love that, the year of Frisco. And you aren't just talking about a local trend. This is global.
Exactly. This May, just weeks away, the gates at the Universal Kids Resort finally swung open, and then, right on its heels, the FIFA World Cup 2026 brings the entire world to our backyard. Frisco isn't just a Dallas suburb anymore. It's a global destination. But here's the secret I'm sharing today. The real money just in the Frisco city limits, it's in what I call the Golden Corridor.
The Golden Corridor. I like the sound of that, but we're really talking about Little M, Salina, Prosper, and McKinney, right?
You got it. Today, I'm breaking down why you need to stop watching the news and start buying the dirt before the summer surge hits. Let's get into the numbers.
Okay, Debbie, let's start with why. We've got a theme park and the soccer tournament. Why does that mean I should buy a house, say, in Little Elm today?
Think about the math. Kay, Universal is opening a 300-room hotel. That sounds like a lot, right? But they're expecting millions of visitors. Where do those families go when the hotel is sold out? They go to an Airbnb or another house. They're looking for a home. They're looking for a house that they can bring the whole family to. They want a 3 or 4 bedroom home where the kids can have a bunk room and the parents can have a kitchen. Toyota Stadium is an important hub for the World Cup, isn't it?
Debbie, we have teams using Frisco as a base camp. We have international fans who don't want to stay in a cramped hotel in Dallas. They want to be somewhere where the action is. So if you own a rental in West Frisco, Little M right now, you aren't just a landlord, right? You're a hospitality mogul is what I'm understanding from you. So Debbie, you always are bringing an insider tip to the show. What do you got for us today that nobody else is talking about?
It's all about the fields. Not the fields like a field where a farmer grows crops. Specifically, we're talking about Fields West. It's a $2 billion project that is in the heart of North Frisco. It just went vertically, and what I mean vertically is the Dallas North Tollway runs north and south. Here's the insider secret. Any property within a 5-mile radius of that construction site is essentially setting on a future gold mine. If you can find a fixer-upper or a stale listing in that 5-mile circle, buy it. Don't even think about it. Just buy it.
So 5 miles, that's the magic radius.
That's where the wealth is being created as we speak.
So let's hear about some properties that will be available this week.
Well, up for grabs is this off-market and deeply discounted investment opportunity in Lake Dallas. The property is a 322 1999 and has been very well maintained. The roof, HVAC, windows, fence are all newer. It will need a slight cosmetic update to reach market values. Priced at $250, exit values in the upper 300s and rents in the lower 2K.
What's next?
Next is the 420K. This is a rare opportunity in the highly desirable West Plano subdivision of Preston Meta. Currently the lowest price single-family home available in the subdivision. With cosmetic improvements, it can reach top of market value.
And we're going to another location.
Wiley, available for $283. It's sitting on a beautiful oversized lot. House has been very well taken care of and needs updates to reach top of market value.
Okay, if any of the investors are interested in those three or possibly others that you have available, the number to contact is 214-636-7138, or go to debbiewarford.com and click on the podcast, and there will be some additional information there. Hey, I'm ready to take some notes going back to the Golden Courier. Top 5. What is a tip for the number 1, Debbie?
Tip number 1 is the short-term rental pivot. If you've been doing traditional long-term rentals, it's time to look at the short-term market. Focus on Little M, West Frisco, Plano, just in the area around the east and west of the Dallas North Tollway, especially north of 635. But here's the key. Don't just put a bed in a room. Investors who offered themed family rentals, I'm talking about the Minion themed bunk rooms or high-end game rooms, will see much higher average daily rates.
So they need to cater to the universal crowd before they even get to the park. Also, I was thinking the PGA's in that area.
Yes, the PGA is in that area where people can, families that like to golf. There's a driving range. There's all kinds of golf activities, a huge putting green. So, and lots of food all around. Exactly what we're talking about here is that we want to make the house part of the vacation.
So we've already kind of touched on the PGA, but let's go ahead and expand on what's tip number 2.
The expansion of the North Tollway, as I mentioned, is like a river that brings gold. Look at Anna and Melissa. They are in a total sweet spot right now. The acquisition cost is significantly lower than Frisco, but because of the highway expansion, you're a direct 20-minute shot to the PGA headquarters. You're buying low, but the tenant quality is skyrocketing. Myself, I really like renting a home over a hotel just because of the comfort and the home feeling it brings on vacation. Let's go to what you seeing with your number 3 on this. Well, you see lifestyle over square footage. Yes, the old way of thinking was buy the biggest house possible, but the 2026 travelers and the young families moving here want walkability. Look at the developments like the Mix. It's open in its first phase with Whole Foods this year. Or Fields West, a smaller high-end townhouse within walking distance of shops and coffee, is often a better investment than a massive mansion in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, let's talk about Salina. Everyone is talking about it. So what do you have on Salina, Debbie?
The data shows Salina is in a buyer's market right now. Prices have stabilized and inventory is up. This is your chance to get into the new Frisco with real negotiating power. Once the TIAA insurance headquarters move is complete and more corporate relocations hit, that window is going to slam shut.
Okay, what is the final tip you got for us right now?
Don't get distracted by the 6-week soccer exit ramp. There will always be an event or a corporate move coming and going, but your long-term wealth is built on the corporate infrastructure. Between the PGA, the Star, and the Fortune 500s in Legacy West, Your backup plan is always a high-income executive tenant. You win twice.
Debbie, you're always bringing an insider tip to people that you're talking to, and now to the show. What is something you got for us today that maybe nobody else is talking about? And we've already talked on the fields, but let's get specific about the Fields West.
Well,
it's the $2 billion.
I'm sitting here, Kay, trying to think about, we've been talking about, the Frisco, the project in the heart of Frisco, and any property within 5-mile radius of that construction site is essentially sitting on a gold mine. But we've got to think about, we're talking about investment here, and we need to find the off-market gems and the high-yield opportunities in these exact areas that we've been talking about today. And I've got more investment properties coming, and I want you guys to get your pre-qualification ready, letter ready, and so that when we do get the properties, you guys can go and see them quickly and act on them quickly. If there is some homes that come up quickly, they will be gone. So you guys get ready, and we'll talk some more about all of the Golden Corridor as we've talked about today.
All right, Debbie, this has been a master class of information. We've got the Universal coming open. That there's all kinds of rental thoughts there that an investor could build around and build a new portfolio. The PGA, you've got corporate businesses relocating their headquarters to this particular area, and people want to see specific properties. They can get in touch with you. There's also the investment properties you have available, and you guys get ready, because this is the Golden Corridor that she's talking about. You have any last minute thoughts before we head out for the day?
Well, I'm very excited about all of the new building that's going on. More places for people to go and to be entertained, and more buildings bring more restaurants, and also lots of different companies decide to move here, and guess what that brings? That brings people who need housing, and some of them don't know whether they're going to be able to stay here or not, or if they're even going to like Texas. So short-term rentals and long-term rentals are expected to grow big time in the next few years. So you guys, if you want to get some rental properties in your portfolio and not just fix and flips, this is the time to do it. Okay, it was a pleasure speaking with you again today, and let's go make some deals.
All right. Thanks for joining us on the Debbie Warford, the Investor Deal List.
Up the boxes, get ready to turn the key. Dreaming about where you're gonna be. Debbie Warford's Home Solutions. Realty is who you need. From that first walk through the closing and the moving day, Debbie is gonna light the way. No more guessing, no more stress. Debbie there to do the rest. When it's time to buy or it's time to sell, Debbie Warford knows this market well. Home Solutions Realty Team The market is bright for you. Yeah, it's done right.
Every single time.
Debbie brings a sign.
And peace of mind.
Visit DebbieWarford.com today or call 214-636-7138 today. Debbie Warford's Home Solutions Realty.